Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy, the podcast where we pull back the curtain on mortgages, real estate, and everything the big banks hope you never figure out. Michael Dendy is a licensed mortgage loan officer with Edge Home Finance, and I'm Rachel, co-host and producer of the show. Every episode, Michael and I break down the stuff that actually matters without the jargon. This show is designed for everyday people like you and I to learn the home buying process so you can buy smarter, save more, and stop leaving money on the table. Now let's dive into today's episode.
Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy. I'm Michael Dendy, and I'm a mortgage broker working with Edge Home Finance. We are one of the largest mortgage brokers in the country that have over 150 different lenders that we work with so that we can help find you and people you know, your friends and your family and your coworkers. Maybe help them find a mortgage if they're looking for a mortgage or a refinance, or you're looking to purchase a home. So I have Rachel with me today, and she is handy dandy producer / extraordinaire, pretty much all things. She takes care of me. That's what she does.
Yeah, but not like, retirement home take care. It's just keeping him in line for work.
You said, do I look like I need a retirement home already?
I mean,
come on, that's brutal.
No,
it's brutal.
No, I'm not brutal.
Yeah, you are.
No.
So today we are doing another episode, and in this episode, I'm not having an episode, but we're doing another episode where we just kind of give like information to potential people that are going to be buying a house, and maybe they don't understand part of the process. So I know we do the Mythbuster Mondays on Mondays, but we also try to just educate to help make the whole process easier.
Cue the name, Home Buying Made Easy. Yeah, exactly.
So
today's...
What is today's topic?
Today's topic is what paperwork you need before applying for a mortgage. So what are some essential documents that buyers should kind of get together or gather before like talking to a loan officer or like getting into the pre-approval process?
Okay. You want my opinion? Is that where we're going with?
This is the Michael Dendy podcast. You are the expert here.
My opinion is you don't need any.
Elaborate, please.
I don't think you need any documents before you talk to a loan officer. I think you can go ahead and make the phone call, start the process. Even like in my case, what I do is somebody calls me up and they say, hey, I'm looking at purchasing, and they tell me a little bit. I ask some questions, about their job and about this and about that, just to kind of get a feel for what they're looking to do. And that gives me a better idea of, what direction we're going to start heading as far as doing a mortgage pre-approval. And then before I get off the phone with them, I ask them an important question, which is, do you have internet access?
Important.
Yeah. And then after I ask them about internet access, then the next step is, if they do have internet access, I say, hey, you know what? I have an online tool that kind of walks you through the process. You start by filling out the mortgage application, and then it's pretty intuitive. So depending on how you fill out that mortgage application and the answers that you put, then the system will prompt you for the right documents. Now, there are some essential documents that are going to be needed, and we can certainly go over those now.
Yeah.
In this episode, but ultimately, I always say just make the phone call and start the process, because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And there's every kind of scenario out there, from self-employed or, recently we had somebody that was potentially about to go through a divorce, and that affects things.
Yeah.
It affects income. There's a lot of things that affects too. So we just have to make sure we're navigating properly and have all the facts. So I think it's important to just make the phone call and start the process first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
for sure.
now,
So what documents on the back end? Yeah.
will the system be asking for?
Yeah, exactly.
So the initial documents that we usually have are your pay stubs and your W-2s.
Okay.
So you need 2 years of W-2. So it shows that you have 2 years of work history.
Doesn't have to be at the same job.
It does not. It is more appealing to underwriting if it is the same line of work, like that you didn't just start one job or you were working at a job for several years and then all of a sudden, boom, go in this direction, do something completely different. But that doesn't automatically disqualify either.
Yeah.
It just means that we have to navigate through a couple of reasons and, what does that look like? Is your job likely to continue? Because that's the most important thing to an underwriter. Anyway, pay stubs, W-2s for 2 years, and it could be multiple W-2s, and bank statements or asset statements. So it doesn't have to be your bank statements if that's not where the funds are going to come from. So you have down payment money and you have closing cost money that you need.
Yeah.
And making sure that you have those, unless you're looking at a program that's going to help pay for some of that, like down payment assistance programs and things like that.
What about gift money? Do you have to get that letter?
Not up front, no.
Okay.
We actually coach you through that to because there's a specific form, and then we get your donor's information, the person that's going to be donating the money, and we get their information and we send them something so they can sign and you sign.
Yeah.
So we do that later in the process.
Okay.
But so yeah, that's something, your government issued ID to show that you are who you say you are. Those are the main ones. I mean, there's some other additional, like if you're in a disability situation, like with veterans, a lot of veterans have a disability rating. If they have a disability rating, that means they're getting some disability income. So there's a disability award letter. If you are older and you're collecting Social Security, you get a Social Security award letter, things like that. I would say just try to think through, where does all your income come from?
Right.
And can it be used? Because your main job can be used. But if there's been times where I've had people that have had 2 part-time jobs, and you have to have a longer history of 2 part-time jobs if you're going to use that as income. If you have a full-time job and a part-time job, same thing. We have to see a history of you doing both for a while. But I would just say, put it all out there. People are always nervous. They call me up and they're like, hey, can I tell you, like, if I tell you this, will that hurt my chances? No, tell me whatever you need to tell me, because I'd rather know what we're dealing with so that I can then help you navigate through that whole process,
Have the full picture.
A lot of times self-employed individuals do that. Like they're self-employed. Like, I don't want to tell you. I'm like, okay, but if you don't tell me, the answer's no.
Yeah.
I gotta know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, our team, prides itself on working with 2 main groups. I mean, we work with first-time home buyers. We work with a lot of different people. We work with veterans a lot. Yeah. And help veterans navigate the process that they have earned the right to do.
Right.
And then the other group is investors, which are self-employed. And when someone's self-employed, whether they're buying their primary residence or they're buying an investment property, self-employed has a lot of nuances, because a lot of times the tax returns don't show as much income because they're trying to write things off and take deductions and stuff. So we help a lot of self-employed also through that process. Those documents are completely different than the typical W-2 pay stubs license kind of thing.
Yeah. There can be some like curveballs in that.
Yeah. Like tax returns.
Yeah. So, okay.
50 pages of tax returns.
It's like tax return, page turn, tax return. Yeah. Okay, cool. So last question is, what is like one document that some people don't anticipate that they end up having to like dig through or like find?
I would say the one that they don't like, that borrowers have the hardest time with, is any divorce paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one because it's so personal, and
Yeah.
we still have to understand, okay, whether you're on the receiving end of alimony and child support or on the
Right.
paying end of alimony and child support, we have to see those numbers, because that gets calculated into what we're doing.
Yep.
That's probably the one. The one that people seem to forget the most are the Social Security or disability award letters. Those are the ones that, like, I'll get a whole list of documents, all these things, and I'm like, yeah, but you said you make this. Where's that document?
The money? Yeah.
They're like, oh, you can see it in my bank account. I was like, I need to see the actual form, the actual form. Yes, I can see it come into your bank account.
Yeah, but where is it coming from?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. That's all we got for today.
All right. Well, if you have other questions, you want to know more information, or you just want to start that process, feel free to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're glad to help any way we can. We'll see you next time.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy. If you're ready to take your next step, our team is standing by. You can call or text us directly at 615-499-6335. You can also reach us at michael@dendyteam.com or check out the link in the show notes below. Whether you have one question or you're ready to go, we'll meet you right where you are. Thanks for joining us. From our team to you, let's make home buying easy.